These are powerful. Watch this.
机进风口前面走过时，
Kids, I'm construction foreman Dave. Well, I'm not construction foreman Dave. I'm kids to learn about construction sites, demolition sites, and how all this big equipment works. Now let's see, he told me not to touch one of these. Which one was? Let's see. Oh! I shouldn't have done that. Well, as you can see, construction sites are dangerous. That's why everybody here has to wear one of these. Your head. I want you to look at this loader, and if you look close, you'll see that the device on the front is kind of like a big claw. It's used for bending and crunching kids, the metal and things that you find here on this demolition site, and then it's loaded into that dump truck. Huge force. It's used to bam, bam, bam. On the end of the big arm, there's a special device called a cruncher, and it's like a great big shark's jaw.
Pinhole Company, which as superintendent, I get to direct all this operation that you've been filming around here today. Young, back in when I was 5 or 6 years old, I was moving dirt around, and I'm still doing it today. It was fun then, it's fun now. So you could just demolish things all day, tear them down and day long and polish, then you can turn right around and get in instead of into the business, the other tearing it down. Back in this and build it all day long and build it all day long, and the other right day long and right this and day long and tear them down and back in things, then you can turn into the business and tear them down and run it today.
This machine is called a bulldozer. Now this particular bulldozer has wheels on it. A very tall building. With a building like that, you have to have a firm building. It has to be securely hooked to the ground so if there's an earthquake or something, it can fall down and move. Well, you'll never guess what this is.
Hi, I'm crane operator Jim, and I've got one of the best jobs on a construction site. I get to pick these things up and
build it all back instead of build it all back.
Move them around and get to play with this big equipment, and I get paid for doing this. And it's fun. It's fun. Thing to pull these beams with. This lever here makes the big hook go up and down, but we're not using
Big crane. That's called a tower crane. You got to be a little careful on construction sites because it's pretty stuff. Mike, how you doing?
How you doing?
Mike is the crane operator, and Mike's engineer Larry. How you doing?
Hey, pretty good, Dave.
Going to take us up there. Now, how high is Mike?
It's 20 feet high, Dave.
That's pretty high, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Pretty high, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm ready. Let's go. Where's that elevator?
There's an elevator on this crane, Dave. We'll be taking the elevator all the way to the top.
All the way to the top.
All the way. What's
a
the matter,
ladder.
Dave? You afraid of heights?
Dick.
Come on, Dave. We're not even halfway up yet.
I'm coming.
I can do this. Hi, kids. We're up on the top of the tower crane now. Let me show you how it works.
Well, basically, this engine just goes right where the tracks are laid out. Basically, it's all set up where you go forward, you go backwards, and go fast or stop. That's all there is to it.
We have two levers here, joysticks, almost like a video game. The right-hand joystick, push it to make the hook go down, pull to make the hook go up. On the left-hand stick, we push left to make the crane swing left, push it right.
So I've talked Mike into giving me that experience. This is an experience that few people ever have. Mike, I'm ready. Let's go. Where's that dick?
Come on, Dave, come on, yeah.
I'm coming. Mike dick.
Wow.
Back on the ground, the construction crews are hard at work, hammering, hauling, and welding.
Tracy. This is Tracy Yost. Tracy, what is your job here?
Well, basically this engine,
Straight off forklift.
And it's used for what?
well, basically,
This big machine is used to spread it out and make it smooth. In the old days, construction equipment looked a lot from today.
The workers have to have a way to get up and down to the top and to the different stories on the building. They use this machine. It's called a man mover garage. How you doing?
how you doing?
How you doing? All right. Part of it, and it moves a lot more jerky than a Mike digger. It's kind of like a carnival dig. We're almost to the top now. We're there. Come on. Thank you. You're welcome. To melt the metal and hook it. Wow. Oh, geez, not the loader.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
If you're gonna visit a construction site, always wear your heart.
How you doing? Well, basically this engine just goes right where the tracks are laid out. So that's where we're going to go. Basically, it's all set up where you go forward, you go backwards, and go fast or stop. That's all there is to it. How you doing? Well, basically.